Here's our poster, our anchor chart. Who remembers what problem is? What is the problem of a story? Not this story. In general, what is the problem of a story? Elijah, go ahead.
A problem of the story is you want to change or fix.
Who wants to change or fix something?
Or fix. Or the character wants to change or fix or figure out.
Good. So the problem is, repeat after me, the problem is something that the characters in the story want to change, fix, or figure out. What is the solution? Who could tell me what the solution is? Aiden, Laura, do you remember? What is the solution of a story? Give him a chance. Aiden Beasley, help him out. Huh?
Peter can whistle.
That's the solution? Or is that a problem? That's the problem of our story. We're talking about what is the solution of a story. Aaliyah, help him out.
The solution is the way the problem is fixed or solved.
Perfect. The solution. Repeat after me. The solution.
The solution
Is the way.
is the way.
The problem.
The problem
is fixed or solved.
are fixed or solved.
So if there's a problem in our story, there's more than likely going to be a solution. Okay, the main character is going to be looking either to change something, fix something, or figure something out. In our story, raise your hand if you remember. What was the problem in our story, Whistle for Willie? Zayden.
The problem is Whistle for Willie. Peter cannot listen.
Perfect. I like the way he said that. The problem, he restated it. The problem in Whistle for Willie is that Peter, the main character, right, Zayden? Peter, the main character, could not whistle. Why did he want to whistle? Why was it important for him to whistle? Nirvani.
So Willie can run up to him.
But why did he want Willie to run up to him? Why was that important to Peter? Who could tell me? Michaela.
Because the dog looks around and tries to find it.
Good, right? He also, at the beginning of the story, he saw a different owner with his dog, and that owner whistled to his dog, and he ran up all excited, right? He wanted his dog to be just as excited, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay? So we have identified the problem of our story. What was the solution of our story? Who remembers what the solution of our story was? Does anyone remember? Because we're going to read it again, or we're going to look for it. Second time. What was the solution of our story? Michaela, you want to take a crack at it?
Peter can whistle.
Peter can finally whistle. Okay? Now, did he just all of a sudden whistle?
No, he tried.
He tried and he
never gave up.
And what did we call that? We called that link to the solution. Remember? Link to the solution. Perfect. We called that steps to the solution. What were the steps to the solution? What were the steps to the solution? Remember, steps were just kind of like sequence, putting stuff in order, right? So we're going to read the story again. This time we're going to pay very close attention. We know what the problem is. We know what the main problem is. Now we're going to focus on the steps to the solution and the solution of our story. Got it? Capiche? Okay, I'm going to read it. I say it, you say it. You can say it at your carpet. At your desk. I'm sorry. Okay, ready? Whistle for Willie.
Whistle for Willie.
Okay, turn the page. Go ahead and turn the page. Make sure you're pointing to every word as I read it. Fingers in the air. Good job, Nirvani. Go ahead and clip up. She's on task. She's ready to go. Marina, go ahead and clip up. She's on task and ready to go. Remember, I'm looking for 2 people every time that are doing what they're supposed to be doing to go ahead and clip up. Quickly, girls. Point to the first word. Go ahead, Zayden. Everyone should be pointing to the first word on page 229. Oh, how Peter wished he could whistle.
Oh, how Peter wished he could whistle.
Does he look happy?
No.
Look at the pictures for context clues. Does Peter look happy?
No.
No, he looks kind of upset. That's right.
O's in a second.
Oh, is one of our sight words?
And how?
Okay, page 230. I like the way you're looking and you're using your brain. Turn the page. Go ahead. Point to the first word on page 230. He saw a boy playing with his dog.
He saw a boy playing with his dog.
Whenever the boy whistled,
The
dog ran straight to him.
dog ran straight to him.
Peter tried. Oh, sorry. Next page, 231. Point to the first word. Peter tried and tried
Peter tried and tried
to whistle,
to whistle,
but he couldn't.
but he couldn't.
So instead,
So instead,
he began to turn himself around
he began to turn himself around
and around
and around
and around.
and around.
He whirled
He whirled
faster and faster.
faster and faster.
Is that a step to the solution?
Yay!
Why is that a step to the solution? Think about it. What is he doing? What is the main problem of our story? He can't
He can't whistle.
whistle. What did he just try to do?
Whistle.
So he's doing what?
He's trying to.
He's
Can't turn
trying.
it
What
out.
else do we, when somebody tries, what do we call that?
He tried to never give up.
Good. Keep trying. Don't ever give up. Perseverance. Good.
Practicing.
What else do we call it? What was it?
Practicing.
Practicing. Is he practicing?
Yes.
So is that a step to the solution?
Yes.
That's the first time he tries to practice, right?
Yes.
Okay, turn the page. Page 232. Point to the first word. Point to the first word. When he stopped,
When he stopped,
everything turned
everything turned
down and up.
down and up
Okay, next page. And up,
and up
and down,
and down
and around,
and around
and around.
and around.
Okay, turn the page. 234. Dana, we're on page 234. When he's in the box. Aubrey's ready to go. Go ahead and clip up. Okay, point to the first word.
Won't he in the box?
Yep. Peter scrambled
Peter scrambled
under the carton.
under the carpet.
He blew and blew and blew.
He blew and blew and blew.
Suddenly,
Suddenly,
oh, let's pause for a second. What does suddenly mean? You guys remember that word? That word was on a test we took recently, huh? What is suddenly? He did it quickly, suddenly, out of nowhere, really quickly, right? Out came a real whistle.
out came a real whistle.
Okay, next page. Willie stopped
Willie stopped
and looked around
and looked around
to see who it was.
to see who it was.
Turn the page. Question?
That's one of the comments.
That's one of the steps to the
Solution.
solution. Ooh, Aiden was paying attention. Aiden Beasy was paying attention. And he realized that that was one of the steps to the solution. He was practicing and practicing. But what happened this time though, Aiden? He whistled. So what was that? It was part of the
It was part of
the solution. So that would go on the bottom part, right?
Yeah.
Okay, next page. Point your finger in the air. Here we go. It's me,
It's me.
Peter shouted
Peter shouted
and stood up.
and stood up.
Willie raced straight to him.
Willie raced straight to him.
Good. Turn the page. Page 251. Finger in the air. Peter ran home
Peter ran home
to show his father and mother
to show his father and mother
what he could do.
what he could do.
They loved Peter's whistling.
They loved Peter's whistling.
So did Willie.
So did Willie.
Okay, next page. Finger in the air. Peter's mother
Peter's mother
asked him and Willie to go
asked him and Willie to go
on an errand to the grocery store.
on an errand to the grocery store.
He whistled
He whistled
all the way there,
all the way there,
and he whistled
and he whistled
all the way home.
all
Remember your two questions. Number one, who were the main characters of the story? Number two, what was the main problem of the story? I want you in your groups, I want you to go back, talk to your group members about the first one, who are the main characters of the story, and then I want you to actually get the text evidence from the story and actually point out the pages where you can tell me who the main characters are. Okay? And then do the same thing for question number two. What was the main problem? How do you know that was the main problem? And point them out on the pages. Story, not about that, okay? Can you stay with him? Yeah. Go, Mr. O. Go take a walk. All you're doing is sleeping. You need to go home and sleep early. Okay, so who are the main characters of the story? Did you guys change your answer?
The main characters of the story.
How do you know that? Can you show me what pages those are on? He's usually in all the pictures, right? That's how you know who the characters are. I don't see Willie in every picture, though. You see Willie in every picture? Yeah, but they do talk about him a lot, right? They're always trying to get something. What about the main problem? Show me the text evidence. What?
I was talking. Tell me how many you want.
You guys need to take turns.
Okay, you get five.
Take turns, okay? Stick to the question that I asked you.
Okay, the main characters is Peter and Will.
Got it?
I can see that.
Okay, 1, 2. Did you guys see the text evidence?
Yes.
Okay, here's your next. Okay, here's your next activity. I'm watching. Okay. Nope, I'm not gonna cut all this. You need to clean this up. Pick it up. Okay, I'm gonna pick a quiet person who's been doing what they're supposed to be doing to help me pass these out. This is your next activity, your graphic organizer. We're gonna use this later on to write in our interactive journal. So you guys are going to identify what the main problem of the story is. What were some of the steps to the solution? And what was the solution to the story? I'm going to walk around and watch to see who's filling out, who's doing their work. And I'm going to be seeing who's doing it correctly. You are allowed to work with your group members. Got it? If I have any questions, I may ask you questions. Got it? Okay, once you get your paper, you may start to work. Get to work.
I don't know why David would have scissors.
Hey, we're not playing with scissors, guys. Get your pencil out. Work together. What? I'm not going to talk to you again. Hurry up.
Matthew, why do you have to? You said, oh, later you